Hi, welcome back to the Career Tree Training Series. I'm Mark Perna, and now that we've set the stage for why the career tree works so well with Gen Z, let's talk about the details of how. As we discussed previously, the career tree is the first career exploration tool designed to capitalize on the strengths of today's young people. It helps them see a light at the end of their tunnel based on their lifestyle that they want to live and the career that will make it possible. It brings relevance and purpose to what they're already learning today, and it frames all of this in an ongoing dialogue that makes this exploration both personal and collaborative. The career tree is a simple concept. Let's take a biomedical science program as an example. The trunk of the tree is the course of study that leads to a branch system. The branches represent all the careers and occupations that are possible as a result of completing that program or pathway. Teachers across America come up with the careers that are represented on their unique career tree graphics based on the narrative they want to tell. On our career tree portal, we'll provide you with career ideas for your particular field, but you decide what goes on your tree. Just as every classroom and program is unique, so is every career tree. So the moment you climb the trunk of the tree by completing your course of study, you immediately unlock the entry-level career area. It's important to stress that entry level is not synonymous with low pay. It simply means that you can go do those things right now. You don't need any additional education or experience to do it. But if you want to unlock the middle part of the tree, which are the technical careers, you just need additional education or experience to do that. Maybe it's a 2-year associate's degree, an advanced certification, a licensure, an apprenticeship, maybe some kind of specialized training, or just additional experience in this field that unlocks this level of the tree. If you want to unlock the professional careers level, that again is just additional education or experience. Maybe it's a 4-year degree. Maybe it's a master's or PhD, MD, JD, some kind of specialized training or experience that unlocks that level. So the only difference in the 3 levels is the amount of education and experience it takes to unlock the next level. It clearly shows all of the different levels of education and experience that are possible so that a learner at any age can look at this and then pursue exactly what they need in order to do whatever it is they want to do. A lot of us might think to ourselves, well, you must make more money as you move up this tree. Not necessarily. For example, many students in an electrical program in a 4-year comprehensive high school in Boston, Massachusetts finish this 2-year program in high school and go off to study to become an electrical engineer. And you know what? They have a tremendous competitive advantage to do that. But the teacher who teaches this program also has lots of students that go off at the end of the same 2-year program to become journeyman electricians. A lot of us may look at this and say, wow, an electrical engineer must make more money than the journeyman electrician. No. On average across America, journeyman electricians make twice as much as electrical engineers with no debt, I might add. So there's no guarantee that you make more money or that your lifestyle is any better as you move up the tree, but young people do not understand this dynamic, nor do their parents, our communities, our leaders, or even our employers. We need to show them that there are multiple ways to be successful at all levels of education and experience. This is the story that has to be told, and the career tree helps us tell it. All of this has to be framed as a for now decision. Young people today will hardly, if ever, make forever decisions, but we are constantly accidentally putting them to forever decisions. Have you ever had this conversation with a young person? You walk up to them and you just ask casually, so where do you see yourself someday? What would you like to do? Is that a benign question? Of course, it's a completely benign question, but it doesn't feel that way to the students. What the young person heard is, what would you like to do with the rest of your life? Most of the time, they'll give you the all-American answer back, which of course is, I don't know, which is a fair answer. Young people today will hardly, if ever, make forever decisions, but they will make for now decisions. A for now decision eliminates the analysis paralysis of making a decision that they think is going to mess with their entire life. A for now decision is one that can change next week, next month, next year, just for now. Here's an example of this. In another electrical program, the teacher had developed a compelling career tree with abundant branches in all sections representing the most viable, relevant, and living wage types of careers and occupations possible as a result of completing his electrical program. Using the wall-mounted career tree graphic, he asked his class to find something on that tree that looked interesting, something that would pique their interest enough to dive a little bit deeper and warranted some research. Each student picked things that seemed interesting and began to look into the career and lifestyle associated with each position. One student Hannah was fascinated with the marine electrician career to research in depth, including the career itself, daily responsibilities, salary range, work schedule, lifestyle, etc. She discovered that marine electricians live on cruise ships, traveling free alongside paying guests. They work their 40-hour week, and when they're off, they're off. They can disembark, travel the world, meet new people, and see new places. After Hannah reported on this career to the rest of the class, several students immediately shouted out, "That's what I want to do!" Of course they wanted to do that. It sounded fun, exciting. Now, two of those students who already reported out something else on the tree that they thought was cool and compelling until they heard Hannah's choice, which now seemed more doable after her explanation. It was a collaborative morning, sharing research and aspirations. So for those two students who changed their mind, how long did their initial choice last? 20, maybe 30 minutes? But that works because they were for now decisions. As new information came their way, they were able to adapt accordingly. Hannah and her fellow students made the career of a marine electrician their goal and light at the end of their tunnel. Those students became focused, started planning, and were now ready to take action based on their newfound knowledge and excitement. This is what happens when students make for now decisions. They show up day after day, learning robust academic knowledge, strong technical competencies, and valuable professional skills, all the components of a real competitive advantage. These skills all transfer and stay with them. No matter what career they ultimately choose, they're in the game. And even if they change 3 times, 5 times, 15 times over the next year or two, they're adapting their journey to something relevant in their life. They're building passion. They're working on all the things that are necessary for them to go to any level of education and experience. With the career tree, we're building these skills into our young people so they can take the next step. There is a power in the journey to be able to have this conversation day in and day out with our students as they move toward the destination they want to reach.